Hi there, welcome to Creative Ends platform. Today I'm just making a video on how to make this simple hairband. So it can be smaller, it can be bigger, but this is the size I made. So quickly I'll show you what I did to make this hairband. So for me to make the hairband, I used scuba material. And then I used lining. Then I used wadding, or otherwise known as breast tube. The length of the wadding I used was 9 inches by 30. Though while I was doing the work, I have about 48 inches, but the actual length I used for this project was 30. And even out of the 30, I still have to trim out of it. But for a start, I just did this 46. I don't need up to 46. What I actually used was just 30 inches, and I even still have to cut out of it after crossing it. So after getting my wadding ready, or breast tube ready, 9 inches by width, I folded it, that is, form a circle with it. This is what will give you the wideness. So if you know that what I have is too wide, then you can do 6 inches. It will be tiny. You understand? It will be tiny. So the reason why I have to use the wadding is that I need to give the material weight. I cannot just use only the material. Then if you are not going to use wadding, you can use foam. But I think for this particular project, I'm more comfortable using wadding instead of foam. Is that okay? So the first thing I did was to roll it over, just like roll it. And to do that, I chose the hot glue over the UHU glue because it will be faster with the hot glue for me. So I just like roll it over, add glue and roll. So at this point, I need to cover the wadding since it's white. I need to like wrap it. I don't want to waste the scuba material or whatever material I'm using. So I decided to wrap it first with lining. So what I did was that I just took it to my sewing machine and then run it straight and make sure that it's exactly the size of the wadding that I folded, you understand? After which I trim off the lining. So now the wadding is black because I have wrapped it. That's just the intention. That's just the main purpose. Wrapping and making it the same color with the material I'll be wrapping with. This will help me in a way that while I'm wrapping, assuming there's any kind of opening, it will not show, so that this black will reflect under even when there is any space. Though I don't intend to leave any space. So you can see that this is 30. So this was the first measurement I gave to you from the beginning, that it was 9 by 30 inches, because I know I don't really need up to 43 inches. Do you get me? So 30 inches is enough to go into the head. And the way I fixed it, I did not add any form of elastic. I just made sure that it was okay to fit into the head without any form of elastic. Even sometimes while I make my braided my braided hairband, I do not add elastic. I just make sure that it's a size that can fit into the head, so that you try to avoid all those unnecessary space at the back. So as much as possible, whatever will make your work come out like a professional is what you should do. Of course, we are all professionals in our field. All right, so you can see that after folding, I even still have some excess parts that I had to cut out. But what I did was that I actually ensured that the part I folded and stitched is perfectly sewn, so that you don't have your band falling out of place. This idea of hairband is really beautiful. You can do it in any color, and you can also do it in any size. It can be very thin, it can be fat, depending on your choice. So after what I did now, I just fold my scuba material into two. I also gave you the measurement before. You can do something smaller than what I have. You can have 9 inches. Just make sure that it is long enough for you to wrap through it. There is no definite length that you can actually use for your wrapping. Just ensure that you have enough material that can go through your wrap, and depending on how close you want to wrap it as well. You understand? When you are wrapping, it's your choice how close, but I know one thing, that the closer you wrap, the better. Yes, the closer you wrap, the better. So if you can wrap it, the closer you wrap, the better. But the closer you wrap also, the more the material that you will be using. But anyway, you want to go for the best. So just do the best. That's just what I feel. Just do the best. Whatever you know will come out well. Whatever you know will make your client to appreciate the work that you do. You understand? Just do the best. So this is just how I'll wrap. All right, but this is just to show you that this is how I will wrap it. Now you agree with me that if you wrap it just like that without sticking it with anything, it will not stay. It's either you are using needle and thread to sew, or you are using your hot glue to fix it, or you are using your UHU to fix it. So for me, I actually used my hot glue to fix, and while I do that, this was how I went about it. I don't know if what I just said is correct, but this was exactly what I did. So this is exactly what I did. I just used hot glue to first of all fix the first part and ensure that it's very firm. And remember, I did not sew the material, so if you are going to sew yours, there's no problem. You can first of all close it, flip it over so that your wrapping will be neat. But I have a way I wrap that normally come out perfect, and you cannot trace the fact that I did not sew the material. Is that okay? So this is just how I go about wrapping my material and ensuring that there is no space, there is no form of mistake, roughness, or any of sorts. I just want to make sure that what I am doing is perfect. So after I will finish wrapping, I will stone. Is that okay? And when I did my stoning, I just used different colors of stone on it. You can use different colors of bead. This idea is just the same with the way we decorate what do you call it now, beret. The way we decorate beret. So it's just the same idea. So I just went for different colors of stones and attached to it. So I don't think I have any further explanation. You can just watch the remaining aspect of this video and learn from it. Just grab the idea you need to grab. All right, so quickly, if today is your first time stopping by Creative Ends platform, please do not forget to subscribe before leaving, and also please don't forget to recommend this channel to other persons. Is that okay? All right, so for now, it's bye for me. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.